See you there. Well, hi. I'm the host for the evening, the narrator. Tonight I'll be telling you a twisted tale. In this tale, there's an innocent man, a madman, and, well, a police officer. What if I told you this man killed another just because of his eye? You would declare him mad now, wouldn't you? Well, not this man standing in the prison cell over there.
I heard many things in heaven and earth. I heard many in hell. Now, how am I mad? I will calmly, very, very calmly, tell you the whole story.
It all started with an old man that was admired by many, one in particular, but yet there was something about this old fellow that the man despised.
His eye, yes, that was it. Although this man was wealthy, it was not his fortune I was after, but that wretched eye. He had the eye of a vulture, a pale brown eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, so I made up my mind to take the life of the man, and rid myself of the eye forever. And every night, at about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it oh so gently. I put in the dark lantern, all closed, so that no light shone out. And then I thrust in my head, slowly, very, very slowly, so that I don't disturb the man's sleep. An hour had passed by as I tried to get my head fully in. Ha! Would a madman have been as wise as this?
7 hours of this insanity had went by. The man just standing in the doorway, waiting for the old fellow's dreadful eye to appear. He continues this process for 8 days, and finally, on the 8th night, the man is cautious, more cautious than usual, when opening the chamber door.
My thumb had slipped over the tin fastening on the lantern, and the old man sprung up in his bed.
Who's there?
The man stayed still, not moving a muscle for another hour. The old man stayed startled. There was no sound of him lying back down. He stayed sitting up, listening for the death that watches in the wall. He thought of different possibilities of the sound to calm his own fears.
It is only a mouse crossing the floor, or it is merely a cricket who has made a single chirp.
He was trying to comfort himself with these suspicions, but he had found them all in vain, because death, in approaching him, had stalked with a black shadow before him and enveloped the victim.
The man finally decided to open a little section of the lantern after a while before he lay down, and a dim ray, like the thread of a spider, shot out and fell upon the vulture eye.
It was open wide open, and I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I could see nothing else on the old man's face except the dull brown eye with a hideous veil over it that chilled my bones.
Suddenly, the madman heard a sound he knew too well.
The old man's heart. That heart, it increased my fury. I forced myself to stay still, keeping the ray on the eye. The heartbeat grew quicker and louder every instant.
The man's terror was now extreme. The man was also nervous and had new anxiety seize him that could be heard by any neighbor. The old man's time
has come.
The man shrieked once, only once.
I dragged the man to the floor and pulled the heavy bed over him, ripping his eye out.
The deed has been done. The time is 4 o'clock in the morning. The man is awake and felt so much triumph. Suddenly, he heard a noise.
Come in, sir. Have a seat.
The neighbor said they heard a scream and I thought I'd come check out the place.
Why? The scream was one of my own. The old man, he's out of the country. Feel free to look around.
Look around, I will.
The police had searched hard, but nothing was to be found. The man pulled out a chair for the cop to take a seat. He answered all of his questions more calm than ever. The police were convinced by the man's matter.
I had once again heard a noise, rapidly increasing. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed, I swore, I craved. It grew louder and louder. I got up from my chair and tossed it. Louder and louder. Was it possible they had heard too? Almighty God, no, no. They heard, they suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. I could not bear that hypocritical smile no longer. I felt that I must scream or die. And now, again, hark! Louder, 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 louder! Villains! I shrieked, dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Look under the bed. Here, here. It is the beating of his hideous heart.
Said that and heard a scream. I thought it would come check out.
Say hi to the bloopers!
Well, hello there.
Everyone get in.
Hello, class 842.
Come, how are you?
842 coming at you.
I love Edgar Allan Poe.
Allan Poe. Allan Poe. Allan Poe. Allan Poe.
Okay, we are here with Edgar Allan Poe.
On the 8th night, he lit the candles all around the world.
Let him shine.
Yeah.
Yay! Pop it, pop it, pop it.
Did you get that, Clarice?
What we might do? Oh, I'm recording.
Dun, dun. Are you kidding? Are you recording? Hashtag. Behind you, Clarice.
What? Oh no!
I'm not laughing.
Play that fucking music, what boy? Livia!
I heard many in hell.
Say, Gianna?
I look like Jacob Tomafi's shadow.